Good evening, Twitch. How you doing? I completely forgot to set my microphones because everything has been thrown off tonight. Very unfortunate. But, hopefully, it's working now. There we go. Okay, so we know it's working. Sorry about that. Tonight, we're going to be playing a little bit of EDF tonight. Before that, well, there's a reason why I wasn't streaming pretty much this weekend. I was actually trying to get a capture card to work. I ordered the Razer Ripsaw. I had to return the Ava Media HD capture card simply because the actual physical parts inside the capture card were not compatible with my motherboard. And over the weekend, I've been going through heck troubleshooting the entire process of trying to get the capture card to work. My own motherboard's only a couple of years old. It's an X99 Deluxe, you can see below. And I was really frustrated. I'm ready to actually throw in the towel, but then people said like, oh, if you use a USB 3.1. I completely forgot I actually had one. I actually was able to install that, and at first I wasn't seeing anything, it wasn't doing anything special, didn't see any actual performance, but then, I restarted the computer, today, and it actually seems to be working. This actually might be the very first capture card I own that actually probably has worked since the Pinnacle. I've actually bought a lot of capture cards in time, and I've had to return almost every single one of them. And I forgot to put on Muxy. Who the heck was that? Thank you very much, Savior. Thank you very much for the host. As always appreciate it. Hopefully you are doing well tonight. But yeah. So, you're right. This is an EDF, Newton. This is not EDF, but this is just simply show you. It seems to be working now. Apparently, the Razer Ripsaw needs a 3.1 USB port. So there's actually a good chance I'll be doing things like Bomberman, ARMS, Fire Emblem Warriors. These are actually the only games I own for the Switch. So it'll literally be those three. I've already beaten Fire Emblem Warriors. If I do stream that, it'll basically kind of be like EDF, going through all the history mode maps, just kind of stomping. But so far it seems to be working. Kind of been putting through its paces. Haven't seen any tearing, and I just saw tearing. Hilarious. But that's what we're going to be hopefully be able to enjoy a little bit later. But for now, though, what we're here for is to blow up some insects. Different type of blowing up. Just as enjoyable. So, I've been playing the Ranger a lot, and before I actually begin, there's one other thing I want to talk about EDF here. So, you can always make your game online. And if you watch Proton John's stream last night, you can actually see here a lot of players here have weapon limit and armor limit on. So you can create a room, nice and easy. And as you can see, my weapons are locked here because the game's settings has... Oop, that's not it. As the weapon armor list here locked. And as you can see, from my personal playtime of the online mode, it's only a completion rate of 2%. Apparently, if you want to be able to have the option to change to remove the weapon and armor limit, you need, and this is insane, and I hope this is not true, 70% completion rate. Which means you'd have to go through this entire game on the online mode, which is just a lot more difficult than the offline mode. Majority of them are the same stages, but you have to deal with, like, you can get a weapon that is from a higher difficulty and bring it down into the lower difficulties and such. And that's actually kind of what we have going on right here. There's a weapon limit. Level 35, I have a level 40 weapon and a level 42 weapon. I can't use those for this mission. That weapon limit makes this game very, very difficult, especially if you're playing single player. This is very much a game. If you're playing online, on the online mode, you want a full roster. Or at the very least, probably 2 other people that you can rely on. But even then, to get to that 70%, so just so you can actually turn off that armor and weapon limit, you'd have to go through easy, normal, hard, and hardest, and beat the campaign 4 times over with every single class. That's over 1,000 missions. Playing solo takes me about 30 minutes just to go through one of the missions of the offline, because of things like the weapon and armor limit. So I was originally planning on doing that. Not anymore. No, we are not doing that. So we're leaving this room here.
This is the lobby.
If I play online, it'll be with friends, and we'll just have to deal with the weapon limit, because as much as I would like to unlock the rest of the stages, the game online is incredibly difficult. There is no speedrunner. There's no speedrunning EDF. There's no speedrunning EDF.
Select the number of players.
But the game, like, I was trying out the, well, actually, I feel like actually not using the sniper rifle. We'll actually use this gun.
Select a mission.
Or become one. Honestly, there are so many games I actually got completed, E7.
Select a difficulty.
That to me was actually an achievement there. That took some time. I think I got the completionist bug off my back.
Giant insects are appearing one after another in the urban areas.
So, I'm hoping...
So they were making roads safely underground?
I'm hoping I won't have to actually worry about anything. Basically, I'm saying, now that we have the capture card working, we're able to actually focus a lot more on, streaming.
There are still more tunnel exits. Search for them.
So,
Looks like there are underground tunnels for the giant insects.
probably haven't seen a lot of this, but this is the Wing Divers. So if you watched John's stream last night, she showed this off. This is actually the character I was playing through the campaign. I've actually haven't been playing her a lot, because I kind of wanted to... If we ever got to play EDF, it's like, alright, I'd just play the Wing Diver, and I'd level her up that way. But she actually gets a wide variety of weapons. Just showing a few of them here. This is actually the electroshock guns. These are mid-range weapons. As you can see, they actually feed off her energy in the lower right there, which is also connected to her ability to fly. She also has a laser gun. This is actually a lot more powerful for this difficulty. It's very low damage, but it's a laser, so you can see how quickly the damage adds up. Unfortunately, the Wing Diver's not the best at destruction, so don't expect her to destroy buildings, and every time you recharge, depending on what weapon you're using, it'll drain your jetpack fuel. If you actually run out of fuel, thankfully there's no fall damage, so if I actually run out of fuel, I'll drop down, I'll go into a recharge mode, and I can't use my jetpack, and I won't be able to fire my weapons if they are actually empty. So you kind of have to play really... I'm shooting the civilians. You really have to play it smart, because you can be firing like crazy, and then out of the blue, you could find yourself not having any fuel, and then not having any ammo, and that ammo then drains the last of your jetpack, and then you have no. Then you're pretty much dead on arrival. But the cool thing about the Wing Divers, though, well, let's be honest. It's just you can just appreciate how gigantic the stages are. Just gonna keep using this laser here because this laser's stupidly powerful. It's gonna destroy the spawn point here.
Destroy the tunnel exit.
Protect my family. That is correct.
There is also one thing. While the Wing Diver can still control ally units, there is something special about the Ranger class. I actually learned about doing a little bit more research, like what weapons are there on Hardest and Inferno. And that was... apparently, it was only the Ranger class that, if they pick up health items, they can actually heal their allies. You're reminded of Xenoblade X. Yeah, the worlds can be pretty gigantic.
Sir, yes, sir.
And yes, if you're wondering, you can actually go all the way up. Just letting my jetpack here get full. Just look at that. I don't think any of my, none of my lasers are actually strong enough or have a long enough range. The Ring Diver does get a sniper weapon. There we go. Just look how, look how big the actual cities, the cities that you play on are. Maybe I should just wait. I'm gonna climb this building here before I help you. Exactly. You know where my priorities are. Well, let's be honest. This is actually the one time, and this is actually one of the few maps with actually the building, to my knowledge, this is actually the biggest building in the game. And it just lets you take an appreciation of how gigantic and how often this one map is used. We literally, where I'm looking right now, this is where we started this mission. And all of this is actually used on multiple stages. So these aren't just small individual maps. You are actually put in different sections of the map. It's such good game design, honestly. It just makes you appreciate it. And yes, we're just gonna drop off. I'm also a sucker for the color red. And now that they wiped down all of the units, well, we're just jumping down head first, and we're gonna blow them all up. So you get just a huge different look. Also, what's really nice about the Wing Diver, thankfully, is just gonna blow you guys up. I need to actually collect a lot of armor. Just gonna push you, gotta blow you up. I actually like the Wing Diver's mechanic, primarily because the reloading, since most if not all of her weapons are actually energy based or connected to the jetpack mechanic, it does a really, you can really learn how to manage your energy. Hey, I'm okay with any game that lets me kill spiders indiscriminately. Not a fan of them. So I'll show off a couple more weapons of the Wing Divers. I doubt I'm gonna get any new weapons. So those are actually my strongest weapons. So this was actually the laser lance here. What's it called? The short range weapons. So the laser lance. We showed that. We showed the mid range lasers, mid range electric shock. And we'll use the particle cannon here. This actually is not a very good weapon, but hey, we'll use it anyway.
Select a mission.
So, Fortress Siege. The Ravagers have begun an attack.
Select a
Oh, this is gonna be
deploying.
fun with these weapons. I hate spiders. So,
We can't get it with only ground troops.
this is effectively like a shotgun.
Forces, we won't cut them any slack. The EDF. Let's show them how the big boys play this game.
Hectors are coming out of the quadruped fortress.
So the laser lance is actually really... There's actually a couple different styles of the laser lance. I actually don't think this one has... Yeah, so they're very short-range weapons.
Enjoy your stay. Shit, sir.
Oh, thank you very much for the follow, Protozino. Once again, come back. When we shall record. So you can quickly run out of your Dyna Strike here. Probably wouldn't recommend this just because of that. Oh, also, yeah, you might not want to actually stand on the actual, stand on the gigantic thing that's actually going to kill you.
Destroy it with air raids.
I probably should reload this gun here. Nope. Oh crap. Just gonna lay low. Like I said, when I say short range, these are super short range weapons.
Command headquarters. The attack aircraft Midnight is headed this way. It's going to deliver a blow with a new penetrating bullet, Grindbuster.
So you gotta be
Stop
very,
until Midnight arrives.
very judicious with this weapon. Like I said, this is what happens when you're not good with energy management. I like the lasers myself, because they're not directly connected all the time.
Flying drones deploying from the fortress.
Oh, the short lasers are actually pretty powerful.
This is a war situation report. The quadruped walking fortresses dropped in each region of the Earth are approaching the major cities and have continued the invasion. EDF has constructed defense lines and is intercepting this. One walking fortress has been destroyed on the Isle of Great Britain. The Ravagers' force has multiplied in the last 8 years. We can say that the EDF is putting up a good fight against such an overwhelming enemy.
Plus, the other benefit of the Wing Divers, this is why I actually like suggesting the Wing Diver as like a newbie-friendly class, is she just has so much mobility. This is why you gotta. This is a terrible weapon combination. This is a really bad weapon combination.
They're on the way. Got the enemy. You're doing great. Hold on. Fight. Every unit is under your command.
Yeah, so if anything actually happens to these little guys, I can't pick up a health pack and heal them, unfortunately.
Good job. Move forward. EDF.
But like I said, like, that would take me about 30 seconds to a minute to be able to walk up the stairs and get through everything.
Hey, run. Sounds good. Something happened? Don't worry about me. Do you have a girl? This party's not over yet. Yes, sir. Did you want to go home?
Drones deploying from the quadruped fortress.
Understood, sir. Right He's mine. I'll fill you with holes. I've been shot. Coming to help. I'm out of ammo. Loading. Back me up for 2 seconds. Did they get you? Yes, sir.
Ah, damn it.
Clean up all enemies besides the
Dyna Strike X apparently consumes a lot of energy. Like, that's the, what makes the, oh my god, it actually is coming directly at us. And it also stepped on us. Oh crap, I used all my fuel.
Feed me well. That's great. Reloading. Keep your hopes up. Reloading now. I bring the medic to you later.
I usually like the lasers and sniper rifles on the wing divers myself. 8 years, they sure not a human and not an android.
I will protect you, sir.
Eh. Reploid works for me. I'm okay with Reploid.
Commander, I will protect you, sir. Hey! Yes, sir. Loading now.
This is such bad aim.
I can shoot you, right?
I'm gonna go grab that health pack. But yeah, that's the difference of time span between, what was that? I think it was EDF 2017
I'll follow you.
to EDF 2025. I think that's supposed to be the year
Hector's dropping from the quadruped
this game
fortress.
actually, oh, the year this game is meant to take place.
EDF doesn't turn its back on the enemy. Got it? Yes, sir.
Laser Lance is really powerful. I'll tell you that much right now. I think it's like 1,000 damage for the darn thing. Of course, actually getting close enough to use the darn thing is a whole different story. So these guys have about 4,000 HP. I just want to pick up the stuff.
Attack aircraft Midnight will arrive at the combat area momentarily.
There is nothing the Grindbuster can't penetrate. Just wait a little longer.
Understood.
I'm gonna go pick up that weapon and armor and health. But I prefer fighting mainly at range because, well, you're fighting giant insects. Why wouldn't you want to stay away from them?
Check the enemies you hit. Ready to fire.
But if you are good enough, a good player can actually pretty much stay up in the air indefinitely. Oh, crap.
Yes, sir.
Ah, stupid Gatling gun.
Don't be afraid. Let's go. Coming this way.
Yeah.
I said keep going. Come around the back. Move in pairs and let's go. Go. Understood. EDF.
Plus, it'd also pretty be nice, actually, if I grabbed more armor. Because, man, oh man, this game... Like, the armor cap for the missions on the online mode are actually really high. Like, I am somewhat thinking of doing...
Destroy the
my original plan was actually to play this game on the online mode. But, honestly, for what it was doing, it was really boring, honestly. Just because I couldn't, I don't have the weapons for hardest, to do hardest mode. I could, it's like I can play them on hard, but playing by yourself in this game is extremely difficult, especially when you have the weapon and armor limitations. This is actually really bad. I literally am reliant on these guys to actually do their job. Because that's how quickly I run out of energy using this Dynastrike gun. This is not a mission to have this weapon. I'm actually surprised I got a kill.
Someone take charge. The enemy is big. Don't miss.
Commence air raid. Grindbuster fired.
Bullets. Armor's damaged.
Impact.
Protect you, officer.
Like I said, accuracy on guns is actually very important.
Defeated target.
Yay!
I've been shot.
Bye.
We've confirmed a large unit of Hectors. It's an incredible number.
I've been shot!
That must be the main unit. But we also still have armored forces stashed away.
There is a dispatch request to the Air Force.
The battle on the ground is beginning.
The enemy is dead!
Yep. And let us not use the... Let's not use this gun again. Hey Sapphire, how are you doing? How's it going? It's going pretty good. Sunday was... Actually, this weekend was kind of a wash for how much time I had to spend doing tech support trying to get the capture card set up. It seems like it's working. I still honestly need to put it through its paces and stuff. I was putting it through its paces today. So this actually might be the capture card that finally works. I was really disappointed. I was honestly debating returning it today. Just simply because of how garbage it's not so much of the it's actually the computer the capture card's fault. It's also related to my motherboard, because apparently, like, despite most of my motherboard I bought an X99, this is when USB 3.0 was a new standard, and 3.1 also existed right around the same time. Apparently most of my USB 3.0 ports are acting as USB 2.0, despite having all the necessary updates and everything. I mean, I went full bar
Choose
updating
loadout.
everything.
Wing divers can
So I
equip
guess
2
we used the
weapons.
particle cannon. That was the particle cannon. Think of that as basically like your, like, it could be a Gatling gun, it could be a shotgun. Very similar. But now we can use a sniper weapon.
Choose loadout.
There are different types of sniper weapons, so we're going to use the laser sniper. There is also a thunder sniper weapon. And we shall also use the... Let's use the plasma launcher here. This is range attack, so this involves grenades and stuff as well. Grenades, though, take a while, though, to actually reload, so I'm not exactly a huge fan of the launchers. We'll use those two here. Whatever this
Select
next
a
mission
mission.
is. That'll be fine.
Select a deploying.
That actually works fine.
It's the Ravager transport ship!
So, laser sniper rifle. It literally is what it's suggested to be.
Then win!
Point away
Bridge!
and fire. It drains, like a lot of other weapons, it drains directly from your energy pack. So be very mindful of how you fire this thing. There are more accurate laser sniper rifles that you actually can get. Usually these laser sniper rifles are extremely low in damage. I'm actually gonna wait for my energy to actually reload. And we're just gonna start using the plasma launcher. It's a 2x plasma launcher, so a lot of weapons for the for the wing diver has a lot of V-shaped weapons, like it'll fire in a V pattern. But this is actually the gun that should be able to destroy bridges, I think. Yeah, it does. So this actually is the one. This is actually the weapon. If you want to destroy buildings, this is actually the one you want if you're playing the wing diver. But these can also be very destructive. So be very mindful of how you use it. You had a similar case, your old motherboard when 3.0 was a thing. The back only had 2. Yeah, no, these things are supposed to be like, my entire motherboard is basically supposed to have only USB 3.0. The only USB 2.0 ports that actually exist are actually what I currently have connected to, which is my keyboard and mouse. But they're also meant to, you know, flash the BIOS, update your BIOS, and stuff like that. Just to let you know, yes, this
valley and wait for it there.
This laser gun is way above the difficulty that I'm playing at right now. Not too much. It's not like this is not an Inferno sniper rifle, just to let you know. And that's still crashing.
I'll think about it.
I don't think we'll be finding any new weapons as a as the wing diver. We might, but I would honestly personally say it's unlikely. Let's see. Actually, that might be better. And yes, be very careful how you fire this thing, because you can just kill yourself. I wouldn't recommend killing yourself with the plasma launcher. It's kind of like blowing yourself up with the rocket launchers if you're playing the Ranger. But hopefully, how was your guys' weekend? How have you been? We blow up all of these spiders here, and I ran out of fuel. So the downside about the sniper rifles, well, since they the laser sniper rifles specifically, since they directly drain from your jetpack, if you run out of energy, you are out of sniper rifle ammo. That's the other reason why I really like the, I've learned to like the laser and the electroshock weapons, because even if you are out of jetpack fuel, if you have anything in your clip, you can still use that. So there's still a really big importance.
I've been shot. I'll protect you. Loading mask HQ.
Want one more day? Yeah, we all want one more day.
Armored unit deployed to Hector's route. Fire operation is about to commence.
There should be more than 30 Vegalta M2s. It will be a gruesome fight.
Air Force is already on the way. Air raid will commence.
Really gotta get that armor. But there's your plasma launcher. Yeah, so most weapons here are around level 20.
Choose loadout.
So I guess I must have done, I guess I must have done a higher level weapon. Let's see here. So we have the Geist 3, we have the Hellblade, we have the Mirage. So these are actually very... Let's actually use the Psyblade here. This mind-guided weapon creates a long, powerful blade of light, in which then speeds towards its target. Its homing ability takes 1 second to kick in after the blade launches. Once on the target's trail, it hardly ever misses. The target is captured, automatically lock on. So this only is actually a oneer. Interesting. I'll go back to my laser here, actually. We're kind of overpowered for this stuff. But it'd be pretty... Actually, no. I'd want the sniper rifle.
Choose loadout.
I want this... Actually, you know, we'll use the other sniper rifle. So this is actually the Thunder sniper rifle.
Select a mission. Select it. Deploying.
And we are going through these missions on hard. And I will tell you right now, the difficulty of this is a lot easier on offline than online. So this actually literally fires 4 bolts of lightning, and you can just destroy them. So let's take a look here. Let's see what the Psyblade's like. Oh, so as long as it has a lock on. Ooh, that can really drain your energy. That's an interesting weapon.
Defend your positions at any cost.
Man, you gotta be really careful with this one, though. Ah, damn it. Okay, go away. So why don't we just go through this as quickly as possible. Let's not worry about anything else. There's some weapons in this for the Wing Diver that are really energy efficient, and then there are others that they're just terrible. Like you really have to focus on energy consumption. And a good time playing Super Metroid for the first time. Nice. That firing at the ground at the end of the mission was funny. Yeah, no, there are a lot of wacky, enjoyable things you could do. Like I said, this is a game that you just enjoy messing with the physics engine. And just, you know, it's kind of like... Imagine if you're playing just Cause, but you're not a fan of the sandbox part. You just kind of want to blow stuff up. Or you want a different direction. Probably actually the only two... Aw, damn it. The only two enemies you'll probably be able to loot from. Go. Yeah, but Super Metroid, really good game. I'm not great at it. I've played through it once, beat it, and kind of moved on from there. But I really enjoyed it. It was actually still a very good game. Thankfully, the sniper weapons have a very generous range. And also usually a zoom. Yeah, I spend my Sunday, since I wasn't able to stream and I was trying to get the capture card to work. I actually finally completed E7, so I got all the achievements.
This much damage just from a transport machine?
Attacks by the Vigalta M2 and air raids were both warded off. Hectors were protected by the shield screen, and it turned into a one-way battle.
So it is the machine's purpose to protect other weapons. A terrifying strategy. This enemy will now be called the Shield Bearer.
I will say, though, beating E7 on Nightmare was definitely a task. Yeah, see, that's kind of a mission you really don't get anything from. Let's see if there's any other weapons. Alright, there's special weapons, which are also, oddly enough, all grenades. I don't understand why. Like, they actually do things that are special. I personally don't like these things. Because of the energy cost, the low damage... And you really have to know how to throw things, and in this game, throwing weapons are not exactly the best. So you have to actually really... I personally don't like them. Like, the only actual weapon I like that's kind of been a substitute for weapon has been the, what was it? The turrets from the Air Raider. I have 2 laser lances that only have 10 shots, but they both pack a punch. No, so you'll get stuck in any Metroid game, but they're worth it. They're always worth it. Let's use... see. I guess I don't get anything higher. The Geist is usually good for the drones. I want to go back to the laser here. Actually, you could actually go 2 lasers, and for the first time, it would actually be somewhat decent for the Wing Diver.
2 weapons.
We'll do the Thunder Shock weapon.
Select a mission.
Actually, no.
Choose loadout. Wing divers can equip 2 weapons. Choose
Wait, what is the
loadout.
range? Yeah, the sniper has a lot
Select
more
a
range.
mission. Select a deploying.
I'm gonna be skipping this because we already know what shield bearers do, and you're about to see what they do in a second.
This is Fencer.
You're definitely gonna get stuck a lot in a Metroid game.
Walker, the shield bearer. Break through the shield screen
So,
and destroy the shield bearers.
shield bearers, lock your shots. Nothing comes in and nothing comes out unless it's an enemy. But thankfully, these guys are actually very easy to kill. The moment you fire on them just once, they will get up and they will start to move.
We'll break through the shield.
They're a lot faster than this map here. They just keep getting faster and faster.
We're the only ones to break this shield screen. It's an amazing achievement.
I apologize, I'm a bit fatigued here. Had a long day. Doing exercising and of course work and such.
Okay, this strategy is effective.
But thankfully, unlike the Ranger, the Wing Diver can actually keep up.
Shield bearer there.
Fencers, get close to them and take them down.
So,
17, we knew that the Ravagers had shield screen technology.
shield bearers can't exactly run away.
Unexpected was the mothership used it and did so as a wide-ranged wall. That's why we now have the Fencers equipment.
Red alert! Inbound airstrikes.
I am
All
gonna
ground
get my
units
butt in
disengage from
here.
the enemy now. Air raid commencing.
The shield screen won't break, but the Air Force is refusing to give up. Air Force squadrons, only act when requested.
So if I destroy the shield bearer right now, I'll actually die. And the reason why I'll die is because... oh no. Well, you can see all these bombs.
Air raid complete. Shield bearers are going strong.
The air raid is over. Ground
Gotta be
units
very
to
careful.
attack. We are the only ones who can take down the shield bearers.
I've probably died to this mission a lot more than I'd like to care to admit.
Up ahead, destroy them. If you can't break through the shield screen, mankind has no chance. If you don't win this fight, then humanity will be overtaken by the Ravagers. Win, no matter what.
Red alert! Airstrikes imminent. Move away from the shield bearers on the double.
Air Force, are you planning to continue the pointless air raids?
Should I order them to withdraw?
The Air Force has honor too. Let them try.
The Air Force has honor. Just let them waste their ammo. So... it's kinda scary.
Whoa! The Hectors can shoot through shield screens? So they only screen out our shots, huh? We're blocked. There's no way! We can't even hit them! But they can hit us? This game is rigged!
Thankfully with a Wing Diver, if you have a good weapon,
Surprisingly,
and not have to worry about the restricted mode,
So the screens can distinguish friendly attacks.
actually go
from
through a lot of
enemy
missions
attacks.
very efficiently.
Their technology is so advanced.
We're picking up another shield bearer.
There it is. Yeah, so when they're walking, they can only keep a range so of a certain size.
No,
The moment they stop, that's when they'll actually expand the shield.
If we can pass through
Gonna
the
enjoy
shield screen,
blasting you
shield bearers
down with my
themselves
laser.
have nothing to fear. But once they start defending other enemies,
Space Ghost brand lasers. Come on. You know you
shield
want you would
bearers
blow up
must be designed
Zorak
to
too.
provide cover for Hectors. Destroy the shield bearer before it joins
Oh,
the
no.
Hectors.
Ah, crap. Completely forgot.
They're not a threat in and of themselves, but their defenses can turn a battle against us.
What? Alright. Fine, you don't want the sniper, you can have the laser. Go. But I think you want to have a good time. Wing diver, definitely will always enjoy. You'll always enjoy playing the wing diver. I mean, because just look how mobile you can be.
You did great. They really did it. They are heroes.
The shield screen will break. Mankind can win.
Ravagers are no longer invincible. We already took down the Ravagers' defense. Shall we commence?
I actually... Yeah, this game is actually... Oh, that's the other beautiful part. This game is to scale. Yeah, I'm not going to get any new weapons anytime soon. Because I have not done any of these missions.
Select a mission.
Let's see.
Choose
Let's go back to
loadout.
the... Let's
Wing
see. Do I have
divers
any
can
other
equip 2
ones?
weapons.
Nah, not really.
Choose loadout. Wing divers can
Knife
equip 2
show.
weapons.
Wow, a one-shot. A plasma ram. One shot. 2,000 damage. 91 range. Short-range, high-power laser cannon designed to target and destroy enemy weapons in one shot. Fires all of its energy at once. Oof. That's rude. Double barrel laser. You definitely want to try the wing diver? Yeah, I would definitely wait for this. Here's the thing. Hopefully, EDF 5 gets localized. And I would probably say you'd be better off getting that. But if you do see this game on sale, and you're okay, you know, if you actually have some friends, or you're okay playing the game by yourself, as you've seen me do multiple times on multiple streams nights here, then you might enjoy it. But just remember, this is a game that's, I would say, take it from this aspect of it being a B movie, you know? Because if you go into it trying to take itself seriously, then you might not enjoy
Select a difficulty.
this
Try
game
hard
as
deploying.
much. Like this is the it's so bad it's good.
Looks like this tower emits the shield screen. Fencers will break through the shield screen.
Thankfully, I can actually go through a lot of this pretty quickly.
Even though soldiers other than the fencers can break through the shield screen, they are highly trained and are the ones best suited for the task.
I think this is actually the first mission where they introduce the red ants to you.
Mankind will lose. Let's go.
There you go. Yeah, but the wing diver is always going to be low damage.
We can go through the shield screen.
I'd say if you're really advanced at games, then you'd probably be fine with the wing diver. If you're new though, Ranger, because Ranger may be no thrills, but he'll definitely get the job done. And being able to actually heal your allies by picking up med packs is really important. It really does make a huge difference. And always make sure you reload.
I'm positive that the Ravagers are hoping to spread the giant insects and let them evolve. Their desire appears to be stronger than we thought. Otherwise, they wouldn't go this far to protect them. What in the world happens when the giant insects evolve?
One good thing about the electric weapons is they actually pierce through the enemy. So you're not just hitting one And you're hitting
When you
multiple.
attack it, it can block your shot, and you may be killed.
Yep. Listen, you may be low damage, but you're always... The constant stream of damage is just obscene. Yeah, I hope the new one gets localized too. Oh yeah, okay, so this is actually one of the first missions you do see the red ants. But I'd definitely say though, if you're playing, make sure you pick up your armor. Always. I know it may not look as it's important, but it really is. I guess there were only some red ants.
Targeting the enemy. I need support. With our equipment, we're more like tanks than infantry. Crush the enemy. EDF!
Hey.
This armor is heavy.
You know, I'd laugh actually if someone made this like, because you know, I just realized like the way the Ravagers look in this game, kind of starting to remind me of, and this might be me in my little delusional state here, because I'm just that exhausted right now, reminding me of Warframe.
Select a mission.
Into the Depths. Actually, this is actually a really good combination. So, like I said, the really good thing about the electric guns, they bounce off walls and they'll do damage.
Hold on, I'll back you up. I will protect you, son. I've been hit. Hey, does it hurt? Clear.
So you can actually shoot through the wall, shoot through the enemies.
Make them harder to spot.
Yeah, they could be right behind us. Just turn your head to light the way. Don't be afraid of the dark.
And you also get a nice, awesome light show.
To save our Mother Earth from it. Armor's damaged.
Oh, I ruined their song.
You're not shaking.
It's like having a super long-range flamethrower.
We have support from
Or Tesla gun.
without fear. Don't be stupid and get hurt. Let's talk about this tomorrow.
I swear, whoever that voice actor is sounds exactly like Gohan from Dragon Ball Z. Funimation, not Ocean.
EDF is proud of never showing our backs to the enemy. Got it? Sir, yes, sir!
Ugh,
Go. Take care of my family.
evil eyes.
Here's tomorrow's Good Morning Space topic. This Expedition to Earth attacked by natives. No intention of giving it anymore.
Long-range flamethrower sounds like a very good description. I'd say long range, but then I realized, like, no, wait, there's actually already a, like, there's already a lightning gun that gives you, that gives you, long range as a sniper rifle. I don't actually have to wait for any of these guys.
Let's do it. Sir, yes, sir!
There we go. Ugh. Excuse me.
This is Ranger 7. The enemy is ahead. There's no way we can overcome them on our own. Send backup. HQ to Storm Team. Ranger 7 is ahead of you. Join them. Ranger 7, Storm Team is headed your way. Ranger 7, roger.
It's also nice how basically you can light up everything.
You already told us.
That time, there was a hero that saved us.
A hero?
Yeah, a hero that destroyed the motherships.
What hero? That story's just been blown out of proportion. Hey, who's the highest officer? This is nothing.
I could easily imagine myself playing this on hardest and just instantly killing everyone with my own electric gun.
Whoever kills the most buys dinner. Understood?
Very unfortunate you can't heal your own allies with health packs with all the other classes. Really wish that was the case.
Fencer team here. We're in combat. Requesting backup.
Strategic Command HQ to Storm Team. There is a team in battle. Go back them up.
Here's the headline for tomorrow's Alien Times. The Earth natives were savage.
Command is yours. The battle's about to begin. Yes, sir. Why do you
Thanks
fight
to
when you know
these
you're gonna
guys,
die?
my entire image
To
of
protect
aliens
the
is
Earth.
ruined.
My entire image of aliens is ruined.
Yes, sir. Hold on. Did you go to that one place?
You gotta be positive.
G lunch?
That couldn't be true. You're not shaking.
It only seems like that.
It couldn't be true. You didn't eat lunch. One of the most important meals of the day.
To save our Mother Earth from any alien attack. From vicious giant insects who have once again come back. We'll unleash all our forces. We won't cut them any slack. The EDF deploys. Let's get the job done. Understood.
Do you have a reason to fight?
I did it before.
Did you tell her you love her?
Hey, don't die. Are you scared?
This is a Fencer unit. Arrive to combat area.
Trained hard for 8 years. I have to achieve something. Armor's damaged. You did a good job. Please command our team. Yes, sir.
Alright, this is the nest. This is the trap mission.
Was discovered in South America. The EDF executed a surprise.
Completely forgot about that.
They were successful.
I should probably actually back out as well, since these guys are gonna bum rush me.
Many casualties.
Alright. Well, good job, soldier. You jumped in front of my gun. I didn't even know you could actually. Well, no, I know about friendly fire. I don't know why. I'm still thinking about E7. I completed the game, but now on both hard and nightmare difficulty, despite it being a real grind. And I know we're not supposed to use that term anymore, but man, oh man, did I have to grind out over 1 million gold.
Commence operation.
Do you have a girl back home?
Don't keep your hopes up. HQ's instructions are correct. There's no doubt.
Yeah, sure.
The goddess of victory is
job.
with us. Sir, yes, sir.
Whoever kills the most buys
Don't
dinner.
freak out.
Understood.
Definitely a lot more tired than I remember.
Select
Let's
a
move
mission.
on. It's the trap. I wonder if there's any fun weapons I could bring
Choose
along.
loadout.
Obviously, I want to bring the laser light
Choose
show.
loadout. Wing divers can equip 2 weapons.
You know what? We'll use the Geist. That sounds like
Select a
fun.
mission. Select deploy.
We'll use the Geist. You've only played E's Origins. Is there any others in the series you recommend? Ooh.
Enemies! We need a commander! Hey, what are we gonna do now?
I'm ready for battle.
Search for an escape! Impossible! The enemy is above us! So we I'm loading my ammo! Got it? Loading!
Alright, this is kind of disgusting. It's pretty. I'm probably gonna kill myself doing this, but hey. Alright, you've only played E's Origins. Is there any other series you recommend? I don't saw E7. E7 is definitely the change of direction for the series. It is a major change for the direction for the franchise. Hang on.
Hurry! My bullet hit him! Raise down!
Converter damaged. System malfunction.
Converter damaged!
I think I've streamed. No, I actually haven't. I haven't streamed E's Origins or E's Oath of Felghana. So if you liked the way E's Origins played, then you'll be fine playing through.
Okay.
You will be perfectly fine playing Oath of Felghana, and these are all on Steam. So Oath of Felghana and Archon of Pishtum. So all those play alike.
The enemy is coming one after another.
So you can definitely tell like when there's a generational shift for the people who are developing the games at Falcom. Oh, finally ran out of energy. I was actually wondering when that was gonna happen. Bye. Yeah, give me some light.
There's no leader. The commander is area is where do we go?
I need to actually pick up all this stuff.
Are we losing?
So those, if you like the way E's Origins played, you'll be fine with those Volcana and that. The one that's really different out of the group would be E's 1 and 2. You can buy those on Steam. I personally do like them, but then again, you know, I like all these games. But the way that plays is very much like its old counterparts from the days of... Oh my god, I'm going to die here. Hang on. Sorry, we have to actually do this. I have no idea where everyone is, and that's actually a problem. Nope. Please let me grab that health. I think I killed all my allies. Terrible friendly fire. But E's 1 and 2. Those are the other two you can buy off Steam. They play very much like the old ones from the PC Engine days, where you had to literally bump into your enemies. I mean, literally bump into your enemies. It would be, you know, there's no physical attack command. So you had to hit them. If you ran directly into them, you would take damage, but if you ran into them off-center, you would do damage to them. But E's 1 and 2 are a lot shorter than E's Origins or Oath of Felghana. Unfortunately, what was it? I think it's E's 3? No, E's 3 is Oath of Felghana. That was basically a remake with the new game engine. So E's 4, you can't get E's 4. E's 5... No, actually, no, you can't get E's 5 either. Yeah, so you're missing E's 4 and E's 5. You can't buy... Actually, no, I'm wrong. I think it's E's 5? It might be 4. I can't remember which one. If you own a PSP... Or was it a Vita? No, it's a Vita. It's definitely a Vita, because it's touchscreen. You can get E's... It's either 5 or 4. I completely forget which one. But it plays exactly like E's 7. So it would use that system. And which is going to be the same system that E's 8 is going to be using, which is slash attacks, piercing attacks, and strike attacks. But I think when E's 8 comes out, I'm going to be...
Select a mission.
I'm going to be
Select
playing
a
that...
difficulty. Try higher difficulties can reward.
Hang on a second, I don't want to use the
Choose loadout.
laser gun. I'll use my laser. We'll keep the Geist, though, because I
Select
just
a mission. Select
find this funny.
deploying.
Ranger 9 is requesting permission to retreat.
Where's the enemy?
We will not accept retreat. A new unit has joined you.
Oh, shoot.
Force the enemy back.
Right. Gotta be careful about that.
Commander, I will protect you, sir. Hey, does it hurt? Where do we go? Who's the leader?
This is just funny. So this is actually a homing attack weapon. I probably actually should grab all these people before they all die.
It's my turn. We'll let you command. Are we winning?
And it's probably also not. I think those shots are actually trying to find other things to blow up.
Still too far. Draw them in. Understood. Prepare to shoot. They're getting closer. How's that? I'll smash you to pieces.
In terms of replayability, they're all really difficult games. If you play on the higher difficulties,
Check the left.
which is why you can make a lot of save files.
If we live, I'm buying you dinner. Roll me the most expensive thing on the Follow the commander. Let's do it.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Why did you get married?
Aim well. Yes, sir. If we live, I'm buying you
I think I'm pretty much destroying the entire city with doing it like this.
HQ.
Do you have a reason to fight?
Or livelihood. Are you scared? No plan. Be nice to hopefully it'll be nice again.
No, yeah, if you're a person who enjoys like Secret of Mana, you know, like me, I greatly enjoy games like Secret of Mana and such. You'll oh, I'm sorry, this is hilarious. I completely forgot how ridiculous the Geist weapon is.
Feel left out. Aren't there any enemies?
But if you enjoy games like Secret of Mana and such, Ease is a really good series. That or you know, Legend of Zelda.
Enemy is close.
You know, if you try to like Ease, you know, Ease 1 and 2 are probably the very oddballs because you actually have to really think about getting through some of the stages or some of the dungeons and such. But it's more a has a more old-fashioned way of telling the story.
They're on the way.
I want to blow up.
Pull the trigger. Shoot the enemy. Commander down. Who's the highest rank? Battle. How about that? Hang on. There's little effect at this distance. Wait. Pull up.
We're just gonna fire at will and see what happens.
I won't let you die. Friend is down. A big shot. Hey, you alive? Sir, yes, sir. I'll shoot. Hey, who's the highest officer?
I think if you enjoy like stories in games, you definitely can't go wrong with the Ease series.
Something happens to me, let my family know. Tell them I was brave. Sir, yes, sir. Loading up.
There you go, finally in range. Yeah, the lasers, the mid-range lasers have really, well, obviously mid-range. But they destroy a Hector, though.
It's too fast for its size.
This is actually a really weird mission because one thing about this mission is that the Hectors, for some odd reason, and I think I just killed the guy, really, and I mean, just run so much faster, and I can't figure out what's causing it. I don't know if it's destroying these things too quickly, but they will just blitz you.
Okay.
Sorry, is often what motivates you to complete games? Yep, me too. like, I think the most important part is, like, the story sets up the proper expectations. Like, I'm okay with a game being stupid and funny, as long as I know it's doing that. Like, I think right now my main conflict with Dragon Ball FighterZ is that aspect, because I like Xenoverse. You know, I actually like the story of Xenoverse. I know a lot of people didn't like Xenoverse, but I did, because it actually did building, and it actually showed, like, hey, it can be done. It can be fan fiction, but at the same time, you know, build onto the world without having to take it too seriously. Wow, this character's gonna blow up in a second. Oh, that's funny. I love this gun. I like this gun right now. It amuses me.
If something happens, don't worry.
But Dragon Ball FighterZ has the fan fiction issue, but at the same time it also has Team 4-star, like, Team 4-star writing in it. I mean, very heavily into it.
Select a mission.
I mean, just from what I've seen from, like, clips on YouTube and stuff, because I've watched some episodes of Team 4-star recently, so YouTube, what it'll do, it'll let this, like, oh, you like Team 4-star, here's everything you need to know about Dragon Ball FighterZ, here's every single spoiler. And it's like, well, first off, thanks, YouTube. The second part, though, is I should also blame. Actually, I should just blame the users, honestly, because they're the ones who basically are who's basically spoiled everything. But the way the characters actually interacted with each other is dumb. I mean, dumb even for a fanfiction standpoint. Because even at the very least, Xenoverse had the inclusion of yourself. But FighterZ has the inclusion of yourself, but you're not an actual character or anything like that. Honestly, it really is just the users who honestly should be, you know, that I pretty much have the problem with. It isn't really YouTube. Like YouTube, if when the algorithms actually, well, before people actually got really hands-on with the algorithm, it was actually really good.
Select a deploying.
But right now, it's not the best.
All units, engage the enemy.
Engage the enemy, you got it.
Our mission is to shoot down.
And I'm also gonna blow myself up, apparently. Gonna let myself regenerate my... Probably also get over here.
Let me be the one to take care of it. Okay.
Gonna blow up this spaceship.
Yes, sir. Let me at him.
Nice! Got it in one go. Then again, what am I saying? This is a level 40 laser gun, when I was probably supposed to be using level 20 weapons.
We will fight with you.
Wing diver team has arrived.
Whoa! What the heck happened there?
It's nothing. Commander, I won't let you die, sir. I didn't think you'd save me. The enemy, give him a warm welcome. Yes, sir.
Mario Odyssey spoiled for me. Nah, dude, not even gonna go into that subject. Haven't even touched Odyssey yet. So... yeah, not touching that one. I may have Odyssey shown on the Switch there at the start of the stream, but have I touched it? Nope. I haven't even gotten to play it yet. Or I haven't made the time to play it yet. I think the one interesting part about me doing streaming now is that this is all my game time.
Urgent cooling. Down one.
Yes, sir.
Enemy reaction detected. Okay.
As long as you're not flying around, lasers, this Geist thing is actually pretty awesome. Well, I actually am not in range for this thing. Got it! Just barely.
You can hit! From the left! Trigger! Shoot the enemy!
Generator,
This
start
isn't what I
cooling.
signed up for! It's too strong! Attack! Sir, yes, sir! Loading out!
But yeah, I could easily see a lot of people not being happy having Odyssey spoiled for them.
That's fine.
The enemy!
Whether directly or indirectly.
What you've been training for! Yes, sir! On your right!
Okay, what? Let me guess. The mother. Yep, the mothership's here.
I'll take care of it! Send them to hell!
Oh no, the mothership's not at. Oh wait, no, the mothership's here. Time to run.
That's what you get!
Hi. Have a laser. Have a laser.
Test okay. Okay.
Okay, if this actually does something, I'll be laughing.
Commander, are you okay, sir?
These are like the slowest
Generator.
moving projectiles I've ever.
Investigating.
The enemy's far away! Aim well! Yes, sir!
Any problems with the wing? Go from the all systems check. I'm ready to go.
Leave it to me!
This is a light show you're getting.
The bullets are stuck! Bullets!
Alright, I should probably actually focus on. Let's focus on the ground here.
Yes, sir!
Plasma drive is operating normally.
I stuck it right. By go. Take care of
The weather is on our side today.
They're on the way!
Take care of my family.
Understood.
Yes, sir!
Wing and actuator are okay.
Just reload my gun here for a second and wait for fuel. Oh, everyone's gonna blow up.
Don't get hit.
Yes, sir.
Everyone blew up. This is actually a very hazardous weapon. And let's blow you up. I don't want to deal with more red ants.
Give us instructions. We need a commander. Obey your orders. Generator, reduce output. Enemy on radar.
Oh, there you go. Now the mothership's attacking.
Fill you with bullets!
Now's the time to run.
Word of our community's acclaim spreads.
Oh, thank you very much for the host, Fragmented guys. You're watching EDF 4.1. Fire more of this guy's tier. Oh, unless I blow myself up. And I ran out of fuel. We're just gonna wait for this mothership to leave, but in the meantime, why don't we just fire at it, because we can. Hopefully we actually can destroy some of these lasers that are shooting at us. And then we can destroy the rest of the ships. Although I think every single shot we're firing is missing. Yep, every single shot we're firing is missing. And because it's leaving. There you go. It left.
We'll have another alien welcome party. Yes!
You know I don't need to actually pick up this weapon, but I'm going to do it. What I need to pick up is armor and health. But for those of you wondering what EDF is, it stands for Earth Defense Force, because the Earth is under attack by the Ravagers, an alien race that decided, hey, let's populate the Earth with bugs. Gigantic bugs. Really disgusting, honestly. I don't like it one bit. I don't know why, but this game has become one of my favorite games to stream just because of how ridiculous it is, and just how ridiculous the weapons actually become. Oh god, these things are gonna blow up. Damn, the bullets are very slowly arriving in this direction. But this actually goes up to a 4-player game. This is actually... I'm pretty much playing it just by myself because I just enjoy how ridiculous the game actually is. It's honestly a spectacle to watch. No, I don't want more giant spiders on this earth. No more giant spiders, please. I'm tired of giant spiders. Could use some armor.
Hey, don't die. Ready? Yes, sir.
The reason I want to get armor is actually your health in this game. For future missions, you want to pick up as much armor as possible because if you actually do play this online,
Team, we're going in.
which you can actually play this game online, but it is really difficult. Like even with a group of people you know, this game can be pretty brutal. And I just realized I have no ammo. Actually, wait for my jetpack to restore its fuel, and then we'll make a blitz for it.
We'll have another alien welcome party. Yes, sir. Ready for battle. Enemy approaching.
Yep. There we go.
Don't miss. Understood, sir. Leave it to me. We got one. Right away. Bring it on.
I mean, if you become strong enough or get enough health, if you play offline, it makes you feel like you're kind of like a Dynasty Warriors game. It makes you feel good playing this game.
Yes, sir.
You're just firing out crazy weapons, lasers, rockets, whatever.
Let's do it.
You're just destroying everything in sight. Particularly the destroying everything in
Select a
sight.
mission.
Oh, I hate this mission. I hate this mission so much.
Choose loadout.
Hang on a second.
Wing divers
I
can
really
equip
hate this
2
mission.
weapons.
Where's my sniper? I don't even know which one's actually the best, better one for the situation here.
Choose loadout. Wing divers.
Yeah, I'll just use the laser.
Loadout. Wing divers can equip 2 weapons. Select a mission.
I hate Silver City.
Deploying.
Silver City is the one level in this game that goes against everything, like every core design that this game actually has.
This is headquarters. Exterminate the giant spider-like insects.
Just because of the Ratari. Just gonna unload this gun here and not get hit by this stupid big spider.
This is a war situation report. Giant saucers are flying in all over the world. Compared to 8 years ago, the area that giant insects are being dropped in is much larger. EDF is developing a strategy to expel them, but forces must be dispersed, and it is...
But I really hate this stage. This stage I despise with a passion. Actually can't get a clear shot. Damn it. I should be destroying the nest. I don't know what I'm doing. Generally, any mission with Ataria suck. Indeed. Oh, god damn it. Get off of me. Thank you. Yeah, but this one is the worst, honestly, out of the group. Well, it's actually the second worst. No, actually, no, this is the worst. The other one I'm thinking of has the same design issue. So, in EDF, you can just pretty much destroy any building. Like Fragmented Skies, I'm sure would actually simply say, yeah, you can destroy everything. This mission and another mission has buildings you can't destroy. So it makes actually beating the stage a lot more just incredibly difficult because you can't actually destroy the buildings. And because you can't do that, everything is so compact and the spiders constantly keep spawning, it just makes it a pain in the butt. And because it's a cramped space, the Retarius will most likely hit you with their webbing.
Choose loadout. Wing divers can equip 2 weapons. Choose loadout. Wing divers can
let's
equip
see.
2 weapons.
It's a fun weapon here we could use. Wide grenade. Oh, that's a plasma launcher. Each shot has only average stopping power.
Choose loadout. Wing divers can equip 2 weapons.
I don't need the plasma ram. What? Where are all the high capacity? There it is. There's a high capacity one. Let's use this one. So, this is actually the standard rapier that you get, and we'll use the plasma launcher.
Select a mission.
We're gonna do Crimson.
Ranger 31, as you fall back, draw the enemies into shooting range of
So, the standard rapier here actually has a spread. Sometimes the spread is wider, sometimes it's actually more narrow. But this is also a very close range weapon. But it also is very quick to recharge, as you can see. But we're gonna kill all of those things. And I think I'm firing way too high.
All units, commence attack.
Prepare for battle. Yes, sir. Bring it. I'll kill you. It's my turn.
Imagine a stage of all red ants.
Understood.
This is actually probably a terrible idea. I'm actually going to be using this for a second.
Understood. Yes, sir. Next time I'll save you. We did it. Go from the right. It's nothing. Yes, sir. Get away.
So laser's like your big old machine gun. But once again, you have to be very cautious about your energy consumption. Is this an Xbox game? This was on the on the 3. You can get this on the 360 and PS4. I guess you can also get it on the PS3, according to Fragmented Skies. I would totally believe it. This does have offline multiplayer. That's limited to 2. Online is 4. So, we destroy a giant horde of insects, only to be surrounded by another horde of insects. Probably actually gonna kill all my units doing this. Oh my god, look at all the soldiers just being thrown around like rag dolls. Ants coming out of the ocean. Well, these are ants from space, so... I don't know. Take your pick on that one. I mean, these aren't like ants that are radioactive or native to Earth. start collecting all this stuff. I'm breaking your realism? I hope I am. This is fantasy. I only immerse myself in fiction. I need to actually get my health, my armor up. Or, I mean, my fuel. This is the most amount of people I've actually seen alive in a long time on this stage. And just because you thought you had enough giant insect hordes, here's one more for good measure. I'm prioritizing the armor over the weapons because I'm not gonna get any new weapons at this point of the game in difficulty. So to me, armor is more important. I wish there was a 1-to-1 ratio, like 1 armor, 1 point of health, but it's not for some ridiculous reason. I don't know why. That last one. Am I farming armor? No, I'm not. I'm playing through the game on hard. I was thinking of playing this online. That was my original plan today. But then I learned, because what I wanted to do was, I'm just gonna run out of fuel here on purpose. My original plan was play online and start going through the stages. But the weapon limiter is just brutal. The weapon and armor limiter is brutal. The armor's not so much, honestly. Like, the thing about the armor is, well, it's armor. I'm not gonna get, I'm well below the cap, no matter what. Okay, this is actually going bad. So no, I'm not just farming armor. Like I said, I was planning to play this online for the first time, because I've gone through the game multiple times offline. On stream, actually. But when it came to playing online, I tried to do one mission, because I wanted to unlock all the missions for the other guys, you know, John, K-Head, Exposure, and such, and also hopefully get rid of the limits, the limiter, so people can actually bring in their better weapons and such, because this game does not pull punches, or, yeah, this game does not pull punches. It is actually very difficult. It's brutally difficult. Oh, sweet zombie Jesus. I'm actually gonna get bitten here. Yep. It's actually a good thing I brought this weapon. But being basically the only player on a multiplayer game for the online missions are just... It's brutal. It is really difficult, Fragmented Skies. If you actually try to do that, man, good on you. You're a better man than I am, because... Man, I could not do them on stream, because they take way too much time. I just outrun you. I'm partially gonna farm some armor, because I wish I knew, like, how much armor you would actually get from a mission, like what the... Like, if I knew what the number was, or the math, I would be a lot more content with picking up armor and knowing it's like, hey, it's, you know, getting actual new stuff, or getting more health at a rate I would be content with. If you need a buddy to help, you're down. I might consider that, actually, if I start doing online. I've really focused on just kind of doing stuff solo, because, well, it's... A lot of people just aren't on my schedule. And I respect a lot more people's schedules, because the older you get, the harder it is to coordinate. Especially when people do, like, you know, they have their own careers, they have their own jobs. And let's get rid of you. Goodbye. Crimson's honestly is a really fun mission for me. It's a really difficult mission. If I didn't have these two weapons, I would have gotten slaughtered. Yeah, so all these weapons, none new. So I have 45. So I think I was at 879. So you would think 45. No. 88. I only gained, let's see, 479. I earned 9 armor. After picking up 45 packs of armor, I earned 9 health. It's really dumb. how much armor you actually need to pick up. What you can gather from the interwebs. I think it's less. I think it's much less. Oh no, point. Oh, I'm sorry. You see. Okay, I see what you're saying. So pretty much 2.2 armor packs would equal 1 for that. 0.4 for the Raider, and the Ranger. I guess that. I still don't like it, just simply because the moment you step up into hard and hardest difficulty. I mean, we're doing the earlier. These are the early missions. The game really starts to not pull punches. Hardest. I hit a brick wall with the Ranger. I can't do a mission offline by myself, just because of the green ants. Those things destroy you.
Select a mission.
And I mean just destroy.
Choose loadout. Wing divers can equip 2 weapons.
Armor is shared. I hope so. Let's go Thunder Sniper. Thunder Sniper
Wing divers can
and
equip 2 weapons.
it's Psyblade. Nah, Mirage isn't really that fun. Let's see. Thunder Sniper, they'll destroy that. I just need a
Wing
laser.
divers can equip 2
Give me a laser.
weapons.
Give me my laser.
Select a mission. Selected. Deploying.
Walt green ants show up in the base game. Yes. So dude, which one was it?
Midnight's on the way. Again tomorrow.
I'll show you in a second. I can't just instantly show you because
Busters have made impact.
actually here, you might actually know this. So do you know the chase when you actually the 3 missions that lead to the first queen ant that you fight in this game? What do green ants do? Green ants are the strongest ants in the game. So there's 4 ants. So there's your gray ants, which are those guys right there. There's your red ants, which are a stronger version.
Yes, sir.
And then there's the black ants,
Exterminate the enemy.
All right.
which you play on hardest on Crimson. That's when they first appear.
Yes, sir.
And then finally there's the green ants, which actually also appear on hardest difficulty, surprisingly enough. I was honestly expecting those guys to show up on Inferno. And they have the most health. Nope. It's part 1, Fragmented. It's part 1. That's where I'm stonewalled right now in EDF. Hardest difficulty, part 1 of that underground mission. I also realized I picked a weapon that can't destroy any buildings. I'm a little sad right now. So yeah. Part 1.
Keep moving.
To actually take care of the...
Sensor 1, we're attacking the transport ships.
To actually take care of the,
We have fencers attacking
to take care of the queen.
ships. Support them.
Roger that.
Maybe different from the D... It is. So I still, only to this day, have the base game.
We are heavily outnumbered.
I mean, unless they're gold ants. I mean, I'm underground, and I'm, like, they look gold to me, but then again, I'm firing a napalm launcher to actually take care of most of the horde, because your conventional rocket launcher and such it's not doing anything anymore.
Loading up. Loading. On your right. Understood. Loading up. Commander.
The DLC green ants are ridiculous. No, they're fast in,
Transport ship
they're fast, they're fast too. No matter what. It doesn't matter if I know what DLC mission you're talking about. I actually watched a YouTube video of a guy just, like, fighting off a horde of green ants on YouTube. I'm like, oh my god.
Grind busters fired. We'll leave the rest to you. Midnight. Return to headquarters. Ranger team, destroy the remaining transport ships.
I mean, I'd show you, but the worst part is basically the end, the very tail end
There's only one.
of that mission of part 1. I'll actually see if I'll find it in the mission list. that's where they appear. And you have to fight basically a horde of red... No. Are they all green ants? I think it might have been black ant. Like, they're either red ants and green ants or black ants and green ants.
Yes, sir.
In either case, though, it was really bad. I should have picked a better weapon.
We have a problem. There's a giant creature incoming.
What? What about the defense line?
I mean, this may be an overpowered laser gun for this level, but still.
And it's coming here now? Great.
I think the other thing is with the online mode, the enemies are super aggressive.
New species of giant creature is headed your way.
New species? What's she talking about? Crap, what's going on? Just take out that transport. If it's on their side, shoot it. It's us or them. Simple as that. Keep shooting! Commander!
Oh, apparently my laser actually can reach the spaceship.
Yes, sir! The commander is hurt! Go to hell! Help me! Oh, what the hell is that? Oh my god! Too big! Listen, we're giant killers. This is what we do. Prepare to attack! He's good as dead already. But how can we? You want to let that thing run around loose? Then let's put him down!
But yeah, but I quickly learned how to hate the,
If we don't stop it here
hate that
now,
mission, because it just basically stonewalled me. I would have honestly kept streaming hardest difficulty with the Ranger, but I couldn't beat that mission. Like, I think I tried maybe 4 or 5 times total, and each time I died at that same spot, because playing it by yourself, the Ranger doesn't do enough damage.
Bring it! I'll kill you!
I think I grabbed every piece of armor. No, I did not. I'm gonna go in and just grab every piece of armor, because Mr. Arroginus here just likes to walk around and play.
Yes, sir!
Now that I know what the number is for armor, that's... No! My favorite buildings! I was supposed to destroy them. Alright, that was all hell. But this is why I like the wing diver. Just being able to constantly fly. Alright, alright. You've had your fun. And just... I'm gonna shoot your nails.
Weapons aren't even hurting it! It's way too big for us! Our guns are just pea shooters to this thing. Getting rid of this many bugs will make my wife proud. Tomorrow! Watch out! They're close. Sir, yes, sir!
Ooh, there's another arm pack. Come on, go away, Arroginus.
What is this creature? Give me all the data we have.
We haven't got much yet. There's no other species like it in the record books. Intel first spotted it when they picked up new seismic readings out in the Pacific. When we saw it moving toward land, we built a defense line on the coast, but it broke straight through like it didn't even notice.
And I'm gonna get
It went
squished.
right for the city. So far, it looks like its hide is natural armor, too tough for any of our weapons.
That can't be true.
We keep hitting it over and over, but no matter what we do, it just doesn't make a scratch.
How could anything possibly stand up to this much firepower?
Whoop. Oh! Wow. Oh, I know what happened. I got hit multiple times by the,
Midnight's on the way.
That's normally not supposed to happen, but I guess it was because I was in the air. That's probably why it happened. That was pretty funny, though. Oh well. Let's do it over again. From the top. And lesson learned.
Ranger team, move forward and exterminate the enemy.
All right, move! It's our turn, gentlemen. Yes, sir! You dumbass bugs! We're gonna squash you! Ready to fight! Enemies far away! Aim well!
Such a witty retort. The unfortunate part, of course, if you fail a mission, you don't get any of the items you've collected. Which really actually hurts a lot more than you'd think. But yeah, if the rate of collection is actually static to those ratios of fragmented guys, that actually does me a huge favor. Because farming armor is actually one of the big things. Like online play has a max, because it's a max armor pack. And being able to know how much like finding a mission I can actually find a good balance between speed and collecting armor would be very nice. Because there's a huge difference between having, like, I think the cap for online here is like, I don't know, like 2,000 HP. It's kind of insane. Really wish this thing actually was a piercing weapon. Oh, good enough.
Transport ship destroyed.
Sure, a gigantic alien ship lands on me. Giant bunch of gigantic spiders land on me. No damage. Eric Guinness. Sure, let's kill you.
This is midnight. All grindbusters fired. We'll leave the rest to you. Midnight. Return to headquarters. Ranger team, destroy the remaining transport ships.
Let's wipe out the last transports. There's only one left. Let's take it down.
Alright, everyone can enjoy getting hit by 12 damage. That's how much this laser does. It only does 12 damage, but I trust you, it's a laser. It hurts. Lasers hurt a lot. And I'm also not going to just stand like there like an idiot and get eaten.
We have a problem. There's a giant creature incoming.
What? What about the defense line?
Seems to have broken through.
And it's coming here now? Great.
Attention all units. Danger. Danger. A new species of giant creature is headed your way.
New species? What are you talking about? Crap, what's going on? Just take out that transport. If it's on their side, shoot it. It's us or them. Simple as that. Pray that it goes well. Keep your hopes up. Crap! Commander, I won't let you die, sir.
Oh, what the hell is that?
Pray that it goes well.
Oh my god!
I don't know where I'm shooting.
Listen, we're giant killers. This is what we do. Prepare to attack. He's good as dead already.
But how can we?
You want to let that thing run around loose? Then let's put him down.
What's the flame?
Let him down like good old alien Yeller.
If we don't stop it here and now, more towns will pay the price. Soldiers, bring down that giant.
Let's not get run over this time. Thank you very much.
Are you okay, sir? I'm counting on you. Loading. You're good. Loading. Back me up for 2 seconds. Yes, sir. Reloading. Back me up. Sounds good. I'll shoot. Bring it on. They're getting closer. The enemy is coming. Fire. Our weapons aren't even hurting it. It's way too big for us.
Our guns are just pea shooters to this thing.
No matter how big he is, we can wear him down if we keep on shooting.
What is this creature?
Wonderful logic. Just keep shooting no matter what.
Data we have.
We haven't got much yet.
Truly a pioneer of
There's
the
no other
always be
species
shooting
like it in
camp.
record books. Intel first spotted it when they picked up new seismic readings out in the Pacific. When we saw it moving toward land, we built a defense line on the coast, but it broke straight through like it didn't even notice. From there, it went right for the city. So far, it looks like its hide is natural armor, too tough for any of our weapons.
That can't be true.
We keep hitting it over and over, but no matter what we do, it just doesn't make a scratch.
How could anything possibly stand up to this much firepower?
Remain calm. Sure.
I want you to leave, Air Guinness. We're done with the mission. Walking away.
It's walking away like nothing happened. I still don't believe it. There is no such thing as an unkillable monster.
For reference, this creature is now designated Urginus.
Not over yet.
Sir, yes, sir!
Air Guinness, same thing.
This is party number 2.
Let's clean this up.
Sure!
Select
Let me
the
see
mission.
here, actually. I'm about to end the stream here. Yeah, so Charge Phase. Charge Phase 1. That's the one offline. If you play it on hardest difficulty, you'll run into the green ants. And they're at the very end of the stage. Which is worse because I've been able to actually get through the missions with the Ranger because of the napalm grenade launcher. And I don't have anything else that actually kills these ants fast enough. Like the shotgun doesn't work, the assault rifle obviously doesn't work, the rockets don't work. Like I don't have anything that can kill the ants quick enough before I get swarmed now in this game. I mean, the only thing I have now is, like, if you check my clips, I've won about EDF, which is showing me on the Crimson map, where I basically survived an entire, like, the last wave of black ants. And the only reason I survived it was because of that fire grenade launcher. But yeah, Charge Phase 1. On hardest difficulty. That's where the green ants, at the very end of that stage, that's where the green ants are. And it just, like, I honestly expected them to only appear in Inferno, but man, oh man. Like, because you only get 4 allies. And you will, if you're smart, you'll kill the commander, because the commander of that unit just charges them into their doom. It's like I can keep them alive with the flame grenade launcher, or the napalm grenade launcher. But I can't do anything else because of how much health they have. They gotta have like 2,000 to 3,000 health per ant. It's a disgusting amount. Let's see. High speed, brute force. Ooh, those are good missions. Well, maybe not high speed. High speed would be pretty hilarious. You know what? We'll do high speed. High speed's pretty hilarious.
Choose loadout.
So, but we're gonna need some help
Two
here.
Weapons.
It might not be brutal for you if you actually have like everything unlocked, but like, let's see. I should just actually show you real quick. Like my best weapons,
Rangers can
I have the
equip two
Goliath
weapons.
Z. That's my best rocket launcher. I had the 5-card XB, and I even actually checked. I can't get any more new weapons. This is basically what I'm going to have to go through the game with on hardest difficulty until I get past the charge phases, because that's when the next level of weapons unlocks, or you have a chance to get them. Like, one of my complaints now that I've actually learned a lot more about the game design for weapons and stuff, I wish it was like a contained range. And I understand why they made it like 0 to whatever the cap is for every single mission. Which kind of sucks because you could collect like 50 weapon boxes and get nothing but like level 0 gear. Really sucks. But that can happen. Yeah, so I have like the AF-20, 20 ST, 5 shots against a horde of ants. Not exactly screaming optimal here. Buffalo G9, 110 damage times 15. Sounds good, but it's a pump shotgun. And once again, it doesn't pierce bullets. Like, I like... Which one was it? Was it the slug shot? Yeah, the slug shot. The slug shot. A level 30 weapon, does 900 damage. It's a pump shotgun, but it pierces through enemies. I wish the shotguns actually had that as a built-in feature. You know, rocket launchers, Goliath Z, and I have the Volcano. Both are perfectly good weapons, but doesn't exactly get the kills quick enough when your reload time's 4 seconds. And this is the best missile launcher I'm going to get for a while, which is the MLRATW. It's nice. It's actually really helpful. That's why I say it's like the closest thing I have to CC is the Volatile Napalm D. Like, that's been good, because it stops the ants in their tracks. But the problem is the terrain of where you fight the green ants is a completely opened... It's the opened area of the underground chasm. There's no choke point or anything like that. And without a choke point, this makes the napalm gun completely useless. And with how fast the green ants are, you're not going to be able to run away to a choke point quick enough. So it's like, it just has me scratching my head. It's like, how do I do this? Because taking the rocket launcher in itself is suicide, because it's... one shot will kill me. And you don't exactly have any special, let's be honest, special weapons in this game kind of aren't the best. Nice, but it's not the best. So it just makes it really difficult to figure out, like, how to get past this. Like I said, I'm just stonewalled. Maybe I do need to take the, Volcano. The Volcano and the, Volatile Napalm. I haven't tried that combo yet. But I don't know if that'll actually work to do enough damage against the green ants. Because I'm very reliant on having them all line up, and now that they can go above me, he changes everything. Completely changes everything when they can go above you. But that's something I'm gonna have to figure out when I make my own time to play it. But why don't we go and play the Wing Diver? Let's put up. Let's actually grab ourselves that sniper rifle. I want to grab. Let's grab the Thunder Sniper D. And let's see. I want the Wait. Yeah, we'll use the side blade.
Select a mission.
So we'll do high speed on hard. I mean, I kind of just get the armor passively just by playing the game. Although, is it anywhere near enough to what the armor cap is for the online mode? Not even close.
An elite unit is here!
It's a new enemy type. Be careful.
Are we losing?
Yeah, this is probably actually the better weapon.
I'll lend you a hand. This isn't good. I'm out of ammo. What? Reloading. Hey, does it hurt? We need a commander. You're right. I'm coming to help. Nothing.
Maybe I should have used the Geist, actually.
What the stuff? I won't let you die. Kill you. How do you like that? Ask for instructions. Magazine. Not possible. Where's my magazine? Hey, this Does it hurt?
This is funny. Alright, I forgot the,
Can't die here. If you give up, it's over. I want to go home. I'll have this all taken care of in just a second. I've been shot. You can't die. Did you learn your lesson?
this side blade's so funny.
I've been shot. Which way are we going? This isn't what I signed
Just how powerful it is.
This is a war situation report. Giant insect nests have been found all throughout the world. Furthermore, the intensity of the attack by quadruped walking fortresses has increased, and damage just continues to spread. EDF forces must disperse, making counterattack difficult. There is
No, we're about to end it here too. Have yourself a good night, Sappho.
situation wide open.
On your left.
Fire more of this Geist, this side blade. You know, I barely get to use this weapon.
Swap my magazine. Some time.
Oops.
Gotta swap my magazine.
It's like this, honestly, my big thing right now, there are just too many games. I don't even know what to stream anymore. Like, I know once Secret of Mana comes out, I'm gonna be streaming that.
This is an achievement.
That's gonna be the game I'm gonna be streaming. And that's gonna be my RPG to beat for the month of February. Then March, I think I know what one I want to do, and it'll probably be a short one. Short RPG, which will let me kind of, give me some free time again. Because last year, I wanted to beat more games than I bought. This year, there are a lot of games I want to actually go out and buy. But it's just a relation thing to how much income you have. And, like, a lot of people, you know, much like every other person, you know, putting down $60 for a game. I'm still hesitant on, like, buying Dragon Ball FighterZ. I don't buy enough fighting games, but, you know, there are just so many games coming out. Like Final Fantasy XII, February 1st. Iconoclast is already out. There are so many good games that are coming out just in the first quarter of this year. It's ridiculous. But that's going to do it for us tonight here. Let me take a look and see who else is streaming right now. And plus, I also want to try and do streams more towards multiplayer and stuff. So streams like Bomberman and other online games and stuff like Shell Shock Live and stuff. But I want to see, you know, what people actually want to play and try and cultivate not like my own personal community, but just the communities I'm involved with and such, like Proton John and Force Gaming and such, and try and build a little more value. That's why those are the two things I really want to do. But as for streams, though, that you can watch right now, so there's Monster Hunter World. Of course, you know, gigantic game that's out. You can go watch Big Bad Wolf. That's WOULFE. And Exposure. They're both streaming Monster Hunter World. I don't know if they're playing together, but they might actually make a good duo. And also tonight is Proton John. He's doing his game clearing stream. Looks like he still is playing Ghostbusters for the Sega Genesis. So if you're interested in watching him try and beat a game, or if you want to watch Monster Hunter World and content, give any of those guys a watch. As for me, though, thank you very much for watching. Tomorrow, I'm probably going to spend this week doing some test streams. So we'll actually be finally testing out this capture card to see if it'll work, it'll operate, and we can do, I'll probably be actually doing like a beat the backlog of things like Super Bomberman or I might just play Fire Emblem's history mode. Fire Emblem Warriors history mode. But until then, take care.